What's up, guys? It's your boy here, RSA Productions. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of my Terraria expert mode world. You guys may have been seeing me do videos on this world for the past, I don't know, month or so. But I really haven't done too much besides showcase the boss fights. So I thought maybe you guys wanted to see the world for itself. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, is giving you guys a tour. So over here, I actually have my very first boss arena. You guys may have seen this in the Eye of Cthulhu fight. I haven't used it for anything besides the Eye of Cthulhu fight, but you guys may have remembered that from one of the earlier boss fight videos on this world. Over here I've kind of got like this little spawn point with the nurse. Basically this is my Moonlord Arena. I'll set my spawn here, and basically if I need to, my nurse will normally be inside of here. I will come to her, heal up during the fight, and then I'll step back on this port pad. And this is my Moonlord Arena. So basically I use this to farm Moonlord. I'll have chlorophyte bullets, and I'll be running along this highway right here, and you know, shooting at Moonlord and whatnot. If I ever need to dodge the laser, just fly over it, obviously. But that's basically it. It's just an endless runway. At the end there's a teleporter that takes you over back to the start, and you can continue running over and over and over again. The way I get to my nurse is by recalling, obviously, healing, getting back. It's kind of an endless cycle. So now to show my town. There's actually a merchant, so let's check what he's got. Nothing I need. So there's nothing really too much of the town. It's just got NPCs in it. It's got some armors that I've had from throughout my journeys. Over here I've got like my potion stuff. I'm actually kind of poor on potion making materials right now. I need a restock. I have a good amount of potions though brewed up. Yeah, just like some nice little NPC houses with like crafting benches and whatnot inside of them. A few piggy banks. I'll actually show what's inside of my piggy bank just in case if you guys were curious. Don't really keep too much in here. I have some extra healing potions. Have this lizard egg for some reason. I have a whole bunch of expert mode only like accessories and weapons and whatnot. I got 15 platinum. I'm actually kind of low on platinum right now because I've been spending a lot of my platinum on reforges for my accessories, which I put lucky on all of them. I don't know if that's good or not. I have some developer dye that I put on myself. Just think it looks pretty nice. You guys can see my pets too. I had the Skeletron baby, which I actually got from a separate world. I just made a new world, got the Skeletron baby, and then left. I got the suspicious looking tentacle from Moonlord, expert mode Moonlord, mechanical cart from the expert mode mechanical bosses, shrimpy truffle from Duke Fishron, expert mode, and the lunar hook obviously from crafting it using out of fragments. I did have Santa Claus inside of my world, so I got this Christmas tree right here. Over here I have the guide's house. I actually have a gold bunny cage inside of here, and just across from it is the chest room. I have them organized with item frames. I know which each one of these are. Like, it has weapons, tools, decorations. I have a whole bunch of extra healing pots in here. I have a lot of this stuff. Everything that I have is inside this chest room. Over here I have, I made this place for Dryad in pre-hard mode, but I also put a couple other NPCs in here. I've got some Daybloom farms. I need to make a proper flower farm, which is one of my goals. And then I've got over here the Dynasty house. I always build one of these inside of my playthroughs, but I thought for my main playthrough, which is the expert mode one, I would. And it's actually home to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's home to 8 NPCs. Yeah, so it's a very convenient place for space, and it looks incredible. It's my favorite looking build in the town by far. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the town. Not too much else to say about that. And then you know, you've got your basic elevator. obviously leads you down to the caverns and whatnot. Anything else like that. Up here, I have a teleporter. So this room right here leads to all of the different places that are in my Terraria world. I also have the chests, like the different biome chests from the dungeon, that have all of the different biome weapons according to the chest that I can get in this world. Obviously missing the corruption one that I cannot get. I have the crimson counterpart, which is the vampire knives. No reforges or anything like that. I think I have some battery forges on the piranha gun, but I just put those in there just because they're cool to have. Up here, the main reason why I have this are all these teleporters with signs. This is my Lizard farm over here. Just press this teleporter, takes me over to my temple, which is the unfinished Lizard farm. I haven't completed it yet, but as of right now there are 3 layers of Lizard brick platforms that I've constructed after mining out the whole temple, basically the whole temple. And I'm gonna turn it into a fully AFK-able Lizard farm. My bad. Alright, and then back here I have a dungeon teleporter. Obviously this takes me to my dungeon. I can come here to fight the cultist, start lunar events, go into my dungeon and whatnot. Clear and plain simple. Oh wow, he just started attacking the cultists. This takes me to the ocean over here. This, you guys may have seen me fight Duke Fishron here. This was my Duke Fishron arena. I actually have torn it apart a little bit. I'm not sure if it completely works anymore. I have torn apart some of the... Yeah, I tore apart some of the wiring, so this one doesn't work anymore. But it is a fully functioning runway. I just need to fix it up. I tore apart some of the wire in order to make this one work right here. But, teleporting back. Over here, I have a teleporter that leads me down into hell, so I don't really need to use my elevator, but if I ever need to go into the caverns, I do. It is my plan to purify my world, because as you guys can see, like, almost my whole world underground is hollow. It's my goal to purify my world 100%. Once I craft a drill containment unit, I can use the contaminator, I can fly around, I can use the DCU to help me get around into little cracks pretty easily. Over here is just the surface of the jungle. I do have the Lizard teleporter, but if I want to get to the surface jungle, get to the other parts of my jungle, which I have sprayed a lot with blue solution, because I don't know, I just like the mushroom a lot. Also have a lot of normal jungle left over as well. And then coming back, I also have the crimson, which obviously just takes me to the crimson biome of my world. I have the tundra, takes me to the tundra of my world. These aren't too special. And then the desert. This just takes me to the desert if I ever need to come to the desert for some reason. And yeah, so that sums up the teleporter room. And that pretty much sums up the entire world itself, besides obviously my build and whatnot. Obviously you guys can tell I don't have the SDMG yet or anything like that. I'm still currently working on this character. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do on it, so I might do an updated tour eventually, but this is really just a main tour of my world. There's 2 other things that I want to show, which is this was going to be my first Moonlord Arena, if you guys were wondering what it was. The idea was that I had 2 bubbles of water, and that I would use my cute Fishron mount to fly around just like this and shoot Moonlord. You guys could probably already guess, it worked horribly. I couldn't even lay a dent into the Moonlord before I got killed completely. My asphalt runway design worked completely good. Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say it was my design, it was someone else's design that I kind of just tweaked on my own. There's one last thing that I want to show that I actually have to use the desert teleporter to get to, and that is over here. It's nothing too big, but it's something that you guys might find interesting. So for some reason, at the start of hard mode, I decided that it'd be a great idea to drain my left ocean completely into hell. Now, a lot of the water has flown off into other parts of the caves and whatnot, but some of the water did make it down into hell and is actually currently down there. But this is what a completely drained ocean in Terraria looks like if you have never seen before. So, as of right now, that is all there is to show in this world. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's kind of a longer one today than I normally make, but just to show you guys my world in general, you know, what I've got going on, what the world looks like that I've been kind of showing you guys the boss fights from. I plan on doing a couple streams on this world, maybe doing some grinding, maybe doing some boss rushing. But if you guys did enjoy this video and you guys would like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing and maybe hitting that like button. It would help out. I know my channel is growing pretty slow right now. It's because the content that I upload isn't very consistent. Not a lot of people like to watch the kind of content that I make, but I do strive to make my content good. But enough of me talking now. I really appreciate you guys watching this. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a problem with my throat right now, but I'm getting that figured out. Thank you guys so much. Stay safe out there.